Oh man, so y'all gotta let me know if the homie has a point. So the gospel singer Deitrick Haddon has a lot to say after Glorilla won the award in the gospel category, and she was kind of surprised when she won it too. Like, listen to the audio real quick.
This my first BET Awards, even though I've been here 3 years to get nominated 6 times, 8 times. It's a blessing to get the gospel award first because I owe it all to God. Shout out to BET too. I love BET too. Shout out to Kirk Franklin. I ain't gonna lie, I was kind of scared to ask him for a feature on this song because y'all know how I be rapping. But I was like, oh my God, when he said yes, I was so excited. I had this song in the bar for so long. Shout out to Maverick City, Kiara Sherd. Don't mind my accent, don't laugh at me.
So yeah, she won that for a collaboration with Kirk Franklin. And this is what Deitrick Haddon had to say about it.
The gospel music industry needs an overhaul, period. After last night's show, it's an indicator that we just need a complete reset. Like what are we doing? Are we allowing this to happen over and over again and wonder why the gospel music industry is dying? Come on, man. In order to have something different, you have to do something different. So we need people in the room that know gospel music, that's in the trenches of gospel music, that's advocating for the genre as a whole and not one particular person. It's already a small genre. So it's hard for us to watch the Dr. Bobby Jones Gospel Award being given to somebody that's not in our space, right? No disrespect to the artist, but that's not the space she's in. And so it makes it discouraging, disappointing, and it takes the wind out of all of it. And we wonder why gospel music is dying. It's because we're doing things like that. Well, on top of that is we're tired. Nobody will say this, but I will. Of seeing the same people being celebrated year after year. Like there is nobody else in gospel music. Like no one else is working. You cannot just give it to one person as if they're the ones that's keeping it going. No. We're done with that. Last night was a great win for the ratings for BET. I give certain people awards for ratings, but it was not a win for the gospel music industry. We got to do better. So I propose let's start something where we can come together and have someone advocating for the genre that have no other motive and agenda in the room but to elevate the gospel music genre as a whole. That's what I feel.
She won that award because she deserved the female rap awards that Doechii won. But Glorilla performed. They need to give her something, and this was that. So you made some fair points, but it is what it is. That's how the game's being played, man. And at the same time, they were able to give Kirk Franklin an award. But let's look at some responses, man. Y'all see how y'all saying he did a lot. That's how those folks felt about Beyonce winning Country Song Album of the Year. I agree. Just because you make an inspirational record don't mean you deserve to be in the category. You doing gospel for the awards, or are you doing it for the Lord? Hey man, unpopular opinion, gospel ain't good gospel no more. I only listen to old gospel music, to be honest. I don't know how or when it changed, but it's just different now. I can't explain it. I agree. They say coming from the man who literally committed adultery. I gotta agree, it was so many good gospel songs that could and should have won that category. So this person says Maverick City, Kiara Sherd, and Kirk Franklin were on the record. It doesn't get more gospel than that. If anything, Glow doing that exposed her generation to the gospel genre and artists that they may or may not be familiar with. Monique Slaughter says he's not wrong. He's 100% correct. There are plenty of worthy gospel artists they could have chosen because Fantasia getting it next year. And so on and so forth. But yeah, man, I understand this point. I get what he's trying to say. Now this right here, I ain't gonna lie, this shenanigans. I like Doechii, I fuck with Doechii, but this is shenanigans. Doechii wins Best Female Hip Hop Artist. I love Doechii, but no. So the nominees was Cardi B, Doja Cat, Glorilla, Lotto, Megan Thee Stallion, Nicki Minaj, Rhapsody, and Sexy Red. The winner of this award should have been Glorilla. It should have been Glorilla. For sure. I love Doechii, but nah. You came on hot towards the end of this year, but last year, as far as the culture-wise, Glorilla dominated the year. You know, she dominated the year. She had great visuals, great features, her own songs, multiple songs, killed it. As far as the clubs, as far as social media, everything. You came on with a couple songs towards the end of the year, but nah, this is a play, you know, to continue to go ahead and support her as far as the movie she's on. But I don't agree to move, and I feel like you shouldn't do these type of things to continue slighting certain type of rappers. Now, I think a lot of times there's some Southern bias or bias towards Southern artists in a rap game as far as, you know, the biggest awards, the biggest stages. Like you rarely see Future get love, but Doechii is someone that is Southern. She is Southern. She's from Tampa, but her style doesn't reflect where she's from. Glorilla, her style reflects where she's from. You know, she has that trap sound, that gangster rap sound. I think when it comes to those type of artists, they always get stepped on when it comes to this person who's more, their music has much more of a commercial appeal to it, and I don't like that, especially when it comes to hip hop. We are supposed to, you know, praise the more rebellious sounds, the more rebellious vibes, the sounds that keep the culture going. We're supposed to give those ones the love, especially when, you know, on a major outlet, say for instance like the Grammys or the VMAs or the AMAs, they're never going to give those folks the love they deserve on those things. So when it comes to our award shows, we got to get it right. This one right here, you don't have to pick no favorites, because all of us should be getting the same type of love, because all of us are fucking black. So you ain't got to pick no favorites to go ahead and show love right here. This one, pick the best person that deserves the awards, and Glorilla, I believe she deserved that shit for sure. Now, dude says Doechii won every award Glorilla deserved the last 6 months based on the output this year. I agree. Doechii fire. You know, people may find her quality to be better for their particular taste in music, but Glorilla, I think that she just had a better year overall as far as her output and everything she did. Glorilla deserved that shit. Now, Brian Zazu, this is the co-founder of Audiomack, the platform, and the DSP. He says Glorilla is a prime example of artist development unfolding in real time. Strong stage presence, commands attention, full of confidence, and for sure, man. Now, Glorilla had her own things going on. She was out here looking crazy, I ain't gonna lie, looking like Cruella DeVille, pulled up with the you know, the little interesting look, but she had a great performance, so she still had a good night despite not winning that award. But she had some other shit going on as well. She was challenging Keisha Cole to a plank contest. Now this was interesting to me. I think that's Keisha Cole right there. And this Glorilla.
What you talking about? Yeah.
Who y'all got y'all money on though? They should have shown who won the shit.
Oh no! Coach my homegirl.
Keisha got some good form because you know the butt low. You know, you gotta keep a straight line, gotta be like a real plank. Glorilla, she had a little arch in the back at some point, so she was kind of cheating a little bit, but she tightened back up.
Over my baby, keep your hand over my baby. Buddy, he bust her down, buddy. What time it is? It's like 5 in the morning. These bitches out here playing.
They probably drunk as hell too doing that stupid shit.
Playing, these bitches are Keisha and Glow out here playing. It's 5 a.m. What the fuck? These hoes out here playing at 5. It's 5 a.m. These bitches out here playing.
They doing good though. They holding that bitch. But nah, Glow look like she about to fold. But Glow should win the plank contest regardless because she tiny as hell. You know, when you big as hell, big shoulders, it be hard as hell to plank. But yeah, that's what Glow really had going on. Okay, see, I heard that, man. Make sure y'all stay on point for the live streams. Like the video on your way out and hit the notification bell on this video so you make sure you get all the notices, be on points for the live streams, be in the chat because we talk back and all that good stuff. We've been in the family, so make sure you on point for that. But hey, in the meantime, check out this video right here where we go over the situation with Wale and his awkward moment with Castanet and Joe Budden speaking on it. Joe Budden says, man, Wale wasn't noticed by Castanet, but shit, I wasn't noticed too when I met the young boy. So peep this real quick.